All right, we back. We here. I apologize. Actually, I know Kubera was actually off for like a week, kind of low key. So we kind of good, but feeling better. I'm feeling healed. Let's get back to the grind. It's Kubera time. Let's get it. Whoa. Wait. Whoa. That's crazy. I misread the first word. Wild. Who's that all of a sudden intruding here at the barrier stone? How did he get in? Wait, they said something about summoning. What? Then isn't that Vayunim? Vayunim? Did you just say Vayunim? Shh, bow your head. The barrier stone will function with my power alone, so you don't all need to be here. Why is my mouse doing that? Each of you go man a turret or find where you can be a help to the citizens. Understood. Thank you, Vayunim. That was Mira just to Vayunim next now? Yeah. Mira must have succeeded in summoning him, so they must come to the barrier stone together. As expected of Mirhanim, wasn't something strange with Mirhanim's legs? Her legs? I don't know. Everything just happened suddenly just now. I just lowered my head immediately, so I didn't see them. Why? What was with them? They're disgusting, ugly insect legs. She's a freak, she's a unlovable monster, a creature, an abomination. Now that the barriers are trusted to me, it's difficult for me to move far from the city. There's no choice but to hope Agni will resolve the issue over in Atera. Looking down, looking at her legs. It seems that it will be hard for you to go out, so wait here. Volume you, I must protect Kubera. Isn't that why you called on me? That's right, thank you. Lise must be on her way to the Temple of Creation, probably somewhere downtown in Eloth. What, do you know where the Temple of Creation is located? I know. I was there with Ran Opa before. Then go there. Lila Nim said she would wait for you there. This is season 3, episode 272. Wait, no. If she saw Lala Nim come over here, she could have come too. In that case, she might be nearby. If there was a Syrah presumed to be a superior one that entered through a gap when the barriers were broken earlier. Lala Nim chased after it. I know. I found her. I will go meet her. And like the wind, that was a clean exit. That was clean. That was clean. That was clean. That was clean. You have to be safe, Lise. One Last Guy, Kubera. Story and art by Kurigam. Season 3, episode 278. Kubera Kubera 14. Like, subscribe, or I'll find you and I'm going to hit you with a psychological transcendental where you will never experience happiness again. All right, let's go. So there's Lise. Woo! It's got the sword, the blade. It's hard for me to make out since it's so far, but the cities seem fine. It must have been a much heavier impact than the Transcendental before. Seeing how they're holding up, a god must have taken charge of a barrier. Agnin must have returned, thank goodness. The safety of the cities is assured. However, there are also villages around the cities that are not protected by barriers. The enemy seems to have started attacking with no regard for friend or foe, but they are opposing the enemy. But wait, they are opposing the enemy, but they don't seem to care about the villages. There are many obstacles in the way of a retreat into the... Wait, what the fuck? There are many obstacles in the way of a retreat into the cities until the enemies stop his attack or until Agnem comes out of the cities. Let's hold on until the situation gets better. Rand's behind still. The wind. Mira must have summoned the god of wind, right? If there's a god in addition to Maruna, that Sura is definitely done for. He's the one trying to kill me, so it'd be better for me if he got killed here, but the fact that he kept holding such a deep grudge over Yakshanim's death for such a long time also means he is highly loyal to Yakshanim and cherished by him very much. On the other hand, I knew about the king's death, but I kept silent, making use of his fleeting dreams of a reunion, and came all this way here with his heart in the end. Does someone like me even have the right to wish for the death of someone who is truly loyal to him? Damn, why are you thinking about that? That is not a concern that I don't have time to have that concern. That's just me though. That's just me, but fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough. Maruna. Ran Sarafi, why is he just standing there spacing out? We ran into each other on the way, but due to the situation, we didn't have a proper conversation. Look out for Lise. What? Wouldn't it be better for you two? That's all he said. I thought he meant that he would be the one attacking, but contrary to that, he defended against her and hindered her, and is now just watching from afar. Even though he won't be able to deal with the big one, he should have at least held off Tatia a bit. But well, he's not being much of a help. Stop, Maruna! Stop the attack! Shouldn't you tell your friend to stop his attack first? Sona can't understand a word we say right now. So what do you want me to do? Stay still and get hit? Say something that will make sense, will you? If you can't stop the attack, get out of the way. Talk! Talk! No, if you keep doing this, he will only get worse. Judging from the wind rising from the barrier, the one who got summoned was most likely the wind god. But it's quite a long way from the city to here. It would be difficult even for a god to come this far if he wanted to maintain the barrier perfectly. Even if he does go out, the question is whether he will recognize us as allies or not. His attitude wasn't bad in the universe of possibility, but there was a universe that even the primeval gods have already given up on since it was on the verge of destruction anyways. And on the other hand, Kubera Lees and Agni are here now, and Sampati has also regained her senses. This universe here is in many ways different from that one. Depending on the stance of the primeval god, the movements of the god realm will also change. There's Brahma. We need to stay vigilant, Kubera Lees. N00010 3410 N0023 1034 Kubera Hemawati D0961 2 against even Vayu who follows her decisions. It is possible that he is not an ally of Kubera Lee's. Did you find the Sura you were chasing? You're here at long last. I'm glad Mira finally made up her mind. I wouldn't have known what else to do if she didn't understand what I said even now. Did you ask her to perform the summoning for the sake of the cities? Of course. You didn't think that this summoning would work against you? I sure hope it won't. Vayunim. Rebelling against choices made by Chandranim, Suryanim, an an even more absolute being. I sure hope you are not someone who would do that. Oh, what's going on? The more damage he takes, the more the tentacles grow back. There is no end to it like this. Seeing as Agni hasn't come out yet, did he decide to focus on defending the cities? If so, then I will slowly retreat towards the cities as the people evacuate, and me too. It seems the god has decided not to leave the cities after all, and taking Seraphorm would be troublesome. Kubera leads seems to be quite far away, so let's use Sunshine of Dawn properly. Tatia, whoever, won't get out of the way, even if I warned her extensively. If she dies, she dies. Punches to the ribs. If he cries, he cries. If he, freaking Rocky, if he dies, he dies. Maruna, you mustn't attack like that again. Maruna, please. And there's Ran. Ran's in the way. Ran Sarafi, what are you doing? Have you really gone mad? He took the hit. There's the eyes of Sona and shit. Dodge! Ran! Did Maruna get him? I think so, yes. Are you still out of your mind? It's obvious that the opponent wants to kill you. There's no need for you to use lifespan to protect. Over there is Kubera Lee's. Boom. What just stopped? Protected them. Sire, these men, neither is any of any use. No idea how they'd ever protect the universe if I wasn't here. Kalavinka sisters. Okay, so now I know why Glam was wilding on Twitter. Actually, the shitty spoilers. I just know Glam was like, so now I know why he was speaking. That was good. No comments. So why you not commenting, yo? Kurrigan, where the blogs at? Kurrigan's blog. Season 3, yada yada yada. As soon as he was summoned, he teleported himself to Mirha to the barrier stone. No matter what the god is, as long as they put their hand in the barrier stone, they can control the barrier. Agni and China did the same before. Once they've done that, they can take their hand off or must not move far away from the city. Like a blooming flower that's getting more and more ambiguous whether or not he's a Yaksha, but this isn't his final form yet. Jesus Christ. Here to protect Kubera. Vayu isn't aware of which Kubera exactly Mihra wants to protect, but a familiar back. I thought a lot about whether or not to color her wings in the panel before this one, but left them black and white in the end. Just for a little while, thought it'd be fun to have you guess the wings color in advance. Alright. Yo. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. Patreon gang, you already know what it is. I don't want to be eating ice soup. And you guys are the answer for me not eating ice soup. Shout out to the certified BAM lovers. That's the CBLs. But shout out to the Priests of Fire. That's the certified Brillit lovers. Are they the real CBL? I don't know. They might be. But definitely got to give the hugest shout out to my tier 3 pledgers. The 5th Zen Gods. Shout out to Zyler Scotty, Zodiac Nemiko, Zachary Cooper, Urek Mazzino, Tino Brown, Ticos, Sonny Kathapali, Simi, Scobe, Revenant, Reese Dijon, Raft ZB, Maury, Lazy Dragon, Johnny Rogers, Irene Sharda, Triss, Childish Nujabes, Andrew, Allen, and Big Abdel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. I'm moving on from ice soup to ice sandwiches. We on the come up. Yeah.